Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX, and this topic that I want to talk about is seasonal friends. Now, I feel like this is like another continuation of, friendships, how people come and go in your life. Um, the whole definition of a seasonal friend is when you are friends or used to been former friends with somebody who was there in your life for a certain period of time or a short period of time or something like that, or someone you've been friends for a minute, and then after a while things become to change after a while in your life. Now, despite the fact that we don't like any negativity towards our life as far as negative like flaws on people and why people mistreat other people as far as friendships and relationship, and even with relationship, this also occurs into this category too, because as friendships goes is also relationship goes too, just like how you used to look at it in high school where for example, let's say you was dating this guy or girl for a minute and you guys broke up like maybe 2 months later, 2 weeks later, or depends on how short the relationship was working. And however, when it comes to friendships in high school too, sometimes these 4 years were golden, and then after a while when you graduate from high school and move on, the friendship sometimes dies out because nobody's not calling, nobody's not hanging out anymore. People begin to act fake and conniving and act like they shit don't stink and they don't need this person anymore, honestly, I've been through these situations before in my life, whether it's like people in my reality, people from online, and things of that sort. I feel that we don't need people who are gonna come and go in our life, but the way how society works and how humanity is and how life is all about, sometimes it's like this person was there for a reason and this person had to go out of your life for a reason, like a significant reason why they have to leave out of our lives. So, however, I feel like there is an issue where single people begin to change and either be misbehaving and act like assholes and dickheads and bitches. Sometimes people don't know how to be a friend because they have personal problems and they use a good friend as like a crash dummy or some type of punching bag to infuse their emotion and manipulate the pain to others who want to love them and want to be real with them and be friends with them. And sometimes when it comes to those type of seasonal friends, they don't know how to accept the truth about what they did was wrong or what they're doing is wrong and how they act. And sometimes you have no choice but to let it go because you don't want to keep dwelling in with the pain and feel like it's your fault. Really, it's not your fault. And sometimes people who are such dickheads and such assholes and just negative people use that negativity towards your energy to make yourself feel bad, but honestly they're the ones who are more insecure and more hurt and envy you because you're happy, you know how to be a real friend, and you have something what they don't have, and I feel like in life we need some clarity in our soul, and I feel like the first thing you gotta do is just cut some people off out of your life, because in your life, whether if you go hang out with this person and do the things that you used to do, sometimes it becomes to a point where this shit is getting old. For example, going to the club all the time, doing the same routines all over and over again, never trying something new, same old jokes with people and things of that sort, because sometimes some people are not used to changing. And sometimes when you are doing something to improve your life or trying to do something better in your life, the same people that you once hung out with are not the ones who are not going to fall up to you when you're trying to progress in your life. And that's just how it is. And this is an example why your circle is very small, because when your friendship circle is very small, not everybody can fit into your life, you know. Rather, if it's like family and certain close friends, those are the ones that are supposed to be in your circle, you know. And I feel like, you know, it's not a bad problem of making new friends or having a lot of friends, but the problem is you gotta identify who's a real friend, the one who's been, you know, always there for you, someone who got your back from, you know, from the good times and from the bad times, and never once did any negative shit to you. That's the type of friendship that we need in life. Rather if it's just like that one or two friends, you know. Rather if it's just that one friend, you should be good, you know. I feel like just that one friend is better than having 100 fake friends in your life, because sometimes people don't really understand the truth about things. And this is why in today's society everything is all ass backwards, because sometimes people don't value the true essence of friendship, and you know, they rather hang out with some fake conniving ass people, and then really later on realize that, oh, this person is fake, this person ain't real, fuck this bitch, I'm gonna beat her ass, beat his ass, or whatever the case may be, because people are so shooked up on the truth that they should have seen it coming since the first time they met this person. But you gotta understand though, people are very manipulative, and people would try to use it as a mirage where, you know, people will make you seem like this person is down, this person is cool, this is your nigga, this is your homie, this is your whoever. And when you realize that this person is shady, this person is like a backstabber, this person is fake, and anything dirty in the book, you realize how fucked up this person really is, you know. And like I said, I see that happen, and you know, you gotta watch out for people like this. But also at the same time, it's a learning lesson for everybody, because you know, you gotta learn what you want in a friendship, what you want in a friend, what you want, and also in a relationship too, where, you know, if the first relationship didn't work out because of infidelity or lack of attention, lack of affection or whatever, and you guys manage to break up, you gotta learn about what you really want in that element too, and then maybe move on to the next guy when the next time you're ready to fall in love, or feel like, you know, the next time you're in love with another person, you know, you gotta see what fits your credentials on this person's personality, if it fits you or not. Same thing applies to friends, you know, what you want in a friend, you know, because I feel like, you know, with me, when I was growing up, friends were so easy to make, friends were easy to have, you know, friends were used to be easy to be kept, you know. And I mean, there's always going to be some friends that you stop fucking with after a while, but you know, back then I used to think that that's just something that is like, you know, sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it never happens. But you know, sometimes when you're young and you're in high school, or let's say elementary school, middle school, high school, maybe college, you know, you'll have friends who are down with you for a minute, and you have fun and everything was all gravy. Now, like I said, this shit really applied to me when I was younger, but when you realize after a certain period of time in your life, you realize that some people's behavior begins to change. They're not as enthusiastic to see you. They don't do the same things that you used to do. Rather, if you call them, they got excuse saying that they'll call you back and they never do. Or they say that they can't hang out with you because they have to do this and do that. But I mean, I'm not saying that everybody shouldn't live their life and everybody doesn't have any responsibilities. But the point is that a real friend will try to make time for you. You know what I'm saying? If this person constantly said, I'm busy, I'm working, but they doing out there hanging out with some other people and doing their own thing, then obviously that's not a friend. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's not your homeboy. That's a whole different nigga. That's a whole different type of person right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a brand new nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no brand new motherfuckers in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because brand new niggas will act like strangers. You know, you don't want to have that in your life, where they act like they don't know you or they don't want to know you. You know what I'm saying? That's in the streets. You know what I mean? So again, I want to verify for you guys is that you don't need any type of negative type of friendship in your life where this person act, like I said, shady. They don't want nothing to do with you. And also too, the ones who are manipulative, who lie and cheat you out of your friendship, you know, just to get what they want and use you. And then they'll come back a certain period of time just to act like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, you don't need friends like that in your life. It's not worth it. And sometimes if it means that you gotta be all alone by yourself, then fuck it, let it be. Because like again, this is a society where, this is the generation where people are really indulged into fake bullshit than realness. You know what I'm saying? I know that people can be real and also people can be fake. It's half and half. You just gotta know which one is which, because it's all mixed into the whole concept of what the world is. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole mixture between real niggas and fake niggas, you know? And sometimes you gotta see until you know if the person is real or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, also too, it's like sometimes you may not have a friend who is not as enthusiastic and have fun with you and all that, just like how you see other people doing. But at the end of the day, if they've been a real friend, they've been real with you, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different in life. But like I said, at the same time, it's like if you're not happy with the results in the friendship, either you deal with it, talk to that person. If they're not really going to be real with you, then you know what to do. Don't fuck with them. And like I said, some people can't always keep it 100 on what they're gonna, how they feel about you, you know, until shit hits the fan. So that's all I have to address and all I have to say about this topic. But anyways, though, folks, I'm done here. Please leave a comments on the comment section below if you ever have any type of issues with seasonal friends while they've been in your life for a certain period of time and they just leave and stuff like that. Please leave a comments on the comment section below, like and subscribe to my channel. You dig? SBX wrapping this up. Thanks for watching. Peace.